In a previous video, I talked about the importance of hiring a franchise attorney before you sign any documents. But oftentimes people say, well, do I need a franchise attorney? Can't I just go to my friend or my uncle who's a contract attorney or a divorce attorney or anything like that? And the answer is no. You really need to hire someone with franchise expertise, someone who's read through or maybe even written franchise disclosure documents, someone who knows the laws maybe in California, which are very specific. It's really, really important. And the way I kind of equate it, it's like, would you go to an ophthalmologist to get heart surgery? Probably not. You want to go to a specialist. And so that's something that's really, really important. The next thing to understand is the franchise disclosure document is non-negotiable. So what you see is what you get. And sometimes people don't believe that. They're like, well, everything's negotiable. I can negotiate the franchise fee or the royalties, or maybe I don't like this clause. And legally, the Federal Trade Commission does not allow those documents to be changed or negotiated. So then you might say, well, if that's the case, why am I hiring an attorney? Because the attorney's going to explain to you all the information in there. And even though it's written in plain English, there's still some terminologies in there or some clauses in there or some guarantees in there that you really need to be explained to you. So what the franchise attorney will tell you, are there any red flags? Is there anything in this disclosure document you should be concerned about? Or as we talked before, anything about the franchisor or their reputation you need to be concerned about? So people will say, well, how much does this franchise attorney cost? And I tell them, well, it's about $1,000 to $1,500. So it's not a small chunk of change, but it's going to give you peace of mind. The last thing you want is to buy a franchise and maybe 2 years later you're ready to sell it or you're going to transfer it or something like that. And you find out there were things in that agreement that are going to make that difficult. So if you'd like some help with that, I have plenty of franchise attorneys I can refer you to. Just click on the QR code, set up a brief phone call with me, and I can send you a referral list of attorneys.